January 15th, Saturday morning. Little different picture today than what we've been having. This came in overnight. It was nice and 50 degrees yesterday, and now it's set 24 when I left the house, I think. Thought I'd make this a little short piece of video. These cows, it looks pretty miserable, but they're pretty happy. They've already devoured almost a bale of hay and unrolled them a bale of this not as good silage that I've made here. Of course, they love it. And you can see some of them, maybe if you can. Some of them will have icicles on their hair, like that old cow right there. Got quite a few icicles, but they'll do just fine. Water is not even froze up yet. So Nita and I are both kind of ailing from sore throat, nasal drainage. I had a little bit of a fever last night, but I got over it pretty quick. I got plenty of wood on the porch for fire in the stove. It's 9:30. I've gotten, like I say, I got all my chores done except for setting out one bale of hay. I have to do that with the skid loader for those calves inside. Already got the wrap and the strings off from it. So, good to go there. If the skid loader starts, I'm pretty sure it will. It's even already got the spear on it, I think. I don't know which one I'll use. I hadn't really said anything about it either. I've been kind of slow in between videos, but maybe I'll put a little video of it up. I actually have a couple pieces of video that I've made that I really didn't have anything to put with, and they're short. So I'll probably tag them onto this one, put it up since it's a cold, nasty day, and I'll be shutting the house anyway. Can't hardly see my trail through here because I drove around the other trail on the way up. But I'll tag those pieces of video on here. One of them is Kevin cutting a tree. He's been coming and running a chainsaw some for me. I bought quite a few logs from him, and he had one cut off, and I was picking up the logs and piling the brush. He was cutting over where my firewood project is. For about a minute of that, when you're stuck in my pocket, don't give up. Stay right there with me, because you get to see the tree on the ground after that anyway. I don't remember what the other one's about. I've got two pieces of video I know I need to get put up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Consider subscribing to my channel. I'd appreciate it. I've been doing this for about 2 years and have like 309 subscribers. But just enjoying a snowy day here in northeast Oklahoma. Thanks for watching. I don't believe I've shown this too much. I sold the other bobcat that I had to my son Scott, 863, and managed to come up with this one. It's a S300. The other one we had affectionately named Bob, so they've already named this one Bob 3.0. They've just done a bunch of tune-up stuff, changed all the oil filters and everything. Ain't had much use this year, I don't guess. I was wanting something, pick up a lot more weight, get around on my yard a little bit better when it was wet, and it would handle my tree shear. My tree shear is really heavy. the shear itself almost maxes out what my other Bobcat will lift. That's where it starts at when it's cold like this. This is Kubota diesel. I bet it'll start now. That's the hours that's on it. The quick coupler comes loose from the attachment. I was looking at this. See how much distance there is on the bottom of that one? That one's more than a half an inch. And that's the reason it comes loose. And I'm thinking, I've got that bucket right in front of me is really tight on every loader I've had so far. So I'm gonna try it on this loader and see if it ain't still got that much slack. And if it does, I'm gonna add a piece at the top of this quick coupler. This attachment's homemade. I bought the plate that it's on years ago. So, well, I'll bring you back out when I go up there and feed out a bale of hay to these calves. Put a whole bale of baleage in there for them, as I'm afraid it'll go sour before they get it all eaten. But I was fixing to have to unroll some bedding or shake some bedding off in there for them anyway. I've actually contemplated flipping that bale out of that feeder, pulling the feeder for a little bit, letting them spread that out. Their floor don't get wet, but it gets green poop all over it. I've been trying to keep that covered up some. 14 of them in there. They're doing real good. Real good. Oh yeah, I remember what the other clip was. And me selling steers. I sold all but 4 of my steer calves that was up there, up the road. Had some trouble, dogs chasing them. They've been out the road. Some of them went almost 2 miles down the road before they stopped. They weren't hard to catch. I had to go catch them and then hook a trailer up, load them up, haul them back. Had half a dozen of them in there with my bulls one day, and the prices had come up quite a little bit. We actually done really good on them. I was really pleased. So we'll have the steers to feed no more, which worked out good right ahead of this nasty weather. Cuts me back to 47 stockers and 25 cows, 8 bulls to take care of. 8 bulls won't need nothing today. They still had hay yesterday. If it wasn't for feeding the steers, I wouldn't bother feeding the bulls every day. I'd only feed them 3 days a week, maybe. They have plenty good enough flesh. Dang, you ought to have kind of. Don't know what to think about this bale. She like get in there and rub on it, love on it, show it who's boss, back up to it and kick it. And she didn't even say thank you. Wait. Kevin's been cutting on this thing for 10 minutes, trying to get her where it's ready to fall over, and I think he'll get it in just a second here. Oh, he got hung up. Stomp when I'm pushing. Big old hollow dead thing. Don't do no more cutting on that one. She's junk. What a bunch of work for a bunch of junk. I seen your saw just fall through it.
All case goes to Buffalo, 36 head, or Wayne October 15th. They've had 100 shots or home raised. Bump road, guys. Shots, Wayne from October. They're down 91, but they're going to the home, but they're going to hold one, and one way, they're going to home, they're going to return home, they're going to home, they're going to hold one. There you go. 6 feet of the ball here, 6 feet of the ball, here, 6 feet of the ball, but down 6 feet of the ball, 6 feet of the ball, 6 feet of the ball, but down 6 feet, down 6 feet, another 60, Jack, Justin, another 60, Justin. Jack, 63, Jack 63, 62, Jack 62. Jack, they should have been right on them, but I don't know. 55 to the 155 below 50, 55 money long, 55 6. 55 6, 55 below 6, yes, long down, 55 below 6, 55 below 6. All K. Walk, Wayne Rock over 15. 136 7 on the video, the hanging there, everybody hit on, get on, get 60, get on, 60, get on, 1, get on, 2, 2, 2, 2, get on, 2, right. 60 right, 1, get on, 4, get on, 4, 64, now, 5, get on, 36. But now 66, here, 7, but it was 8, get on, 59, get on, 59, get on, 68, 59, get on, 1, half, was it 7, but it was 70, half. And now 72, 31, 31, 30, get on, 1. 170, 50, put on same one. Jack hit 62, 60.